Well, it's a resource you need to have to thrive in today's world, but not one everyone has access to. We're talking about the internet. From job applications to virtual tutoring, families need the internet to be successful. So today, Volunteers of America helped open a brand new resource center. Mayor Greg Fisher joined the volunteers to cut the final ribbon on the project, located on West Broadway. The computer lab has 10 desktops and a printer for anyone to use. VOA's health program team has been canvassing West Louisville, sharing the good news to people in nearby neighborhoods. They eventually hope to use the lab to connect people with telehealth appointments too.
During the pandemic, we shifted away from the traditional approach to how we administered health care, and we moved to people being able to connect virtually to their medical providers. But yet we saw in the Black and brown, low income and underserved communities where we saw a further divide because they did not have access.
The Volunteers of America say the pandemic highlighted the need for digital inclusion, a resource many take for granted but became critical during these past 2 years.
As recently as 2020, about 80,000 households in Louisville don't have a computer in their home. Mayor Greg Fisher said that today. That's 20% of our population. But when the pandemic hit, 100% of JCPS schools went online, leaving some students out of the equation altogether.
Now, unfortunately, many of those households are in neighbors that were already stressed by poverty and discrimination, creating what we call digital redlining, difficulty getting access to cheap, fast broadband.
That's when the mayor said he started his focus on the digital inclusion program, making sure students had devices and Wi-Fi hotspots. So far, they put more than 2,500 devices into people's hands, and their affordability connectivity program has also 43,000 participants.